Shytoshi Kusama, the CEO of the Shiba ecosystem, just shared a significant update that all Shib's owners should see. You cannot afford to miss this video if you have any interest in Shiba Inu or if you own any Shib tokens. What is the most recent Shiba news about new coins, and how will this impact the Shiba Inu's value? I'll be responding to these queries and providing you with all of the recently released price-boosting Shiba Inu facts in today's video. Since I spent a lot of time researching for this video, please make sure to watch through to the very end to avoid missing anything. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. But first, let's check at the chart and see what the price of Shiba is doing on May 28 before moving on to our issue. The price of a Shiba Inu is now about 2540 units. During the last 24 hours, Shib's price has decreased by 1%, with $897 million worth of trade activity. The token is presently the 12th most valuable cryptocurrency with a market worth of more than $14.9 billion. Note that these prices may have changed by the time you saw the video, and that the information provided here is not intended to be financial advice. Let's start the video for today now. In only one day, the Shibarium of Shiba Inu soars 60% in the key on the chain metric. Over the last day, the Shiba Inu ecosystem has seen a noticeable gain in equity and activity on its Shibarium network, as seen by a surge in a crucial blockchain indicator. Transaction volume increased by a significant 60%, from 5150 to 7930, according to Shibarium Scan. At the same time as this surge in transaction volume, network costs have also increased dramatically. In the same time frame, the number of bone tokens needed to cover these costs increased from 16.68 to 32 bone. According to the Shibarium transaction mechanism, a part of these tokens are transformed into Shib, which are then burnt, and bone are used for transaction fees. By reducing the amount of Shiba Inu tokens in circulation, this burning process may eventually raise their price. This increase in network activity is being caused by many factors. Investor interest in Shiba Inu coins has increased as a result of recent market volatility, which has raised Shibarium transaction demand. The network's active account count increased by 13%, from 687 to 781, indicating increased engagement. Interestingly, new account creation somewhat decreased, while the number of active users increased, indicating that the current user base is driving this spike in activity. It seems that the network's expansion and prospects for future value increase are being driven by the double benefits of increasing transaction volumes and the systematic burning of Shib tokens. This dynamic is probably motivating Shib fans to stay involved and keep making investments in the Shiba Inu community. If you're still with us, please consider hitting the like button. It doesn't cost anything and goes a long way towards supporting the channel. However, stay tuned for the most recent Shiba Inu news and developments about the Shiba Inu currency. The approval of the Shiba Inu ETF ushers in a new era for crypto investors. This year witnessed the groundbreaking approval of both Ethereum and Bitcoin ETFs for the digital asset market. This signified a significant change in visibility and status in the financial industry. Given the likelihood of more assets receiving comparable investment opportunities, is a Shiba Inu ETF imminent? Already, there have been talks about what cryptocurrency may come after ETH and Bitcoin. It has already been anticipated by Standard Chartered Bank that in 2025, Solana and Ripple would get updates for the ETF. But if the second biggest cryptocurrency by market capitalization were to get its own version of the investment vehicle, it would be a major milestone for investors and the beginning of the introduction of a Shiba Inu ETF. In the last several months, there have been two significant events in the Bitcoin space. First, the first cryptocurrency-based spot ETF was awarded to Bitcoin in the US. 5 months later, Ethereum did likewise, receiving approval for the project from the US Securities and Exchange Commission. Many were taken aback by the latter, since analysts had predicted that the ETH sale would continue to be delayed. Consequently, another huge surprise may be in the works as everyone is waiting to see what asset will be the next to obtain an ETF. More specifically, what would happen if an ETF was destined for Shiba Inu? According to CoinMarketCap, Shib has a $14 billion market capitalization, making it the second biggest meme currency. Shiba Inus are a resource that are always looking for new uses, which makes them more viable in the Bitcoin market. The originator of the Shiba Inu, Shytoshi Kusama, has expressed support for the notion, indicating that the Shib army has adopted it. Kusama applauded Ethereum and wondered whether the clearance did open the door for Shib in a recent post to X, the old Twitter. Kusama did say, however, that he would continue to concentrate on what was next. He also asked Shib investors to continue reading the article. A Shiba Inu ETF would really help a movement in the market, albeit it would be unlikely. Shib would also benefit from previously unheard of returns and increased exposure to institutional investment. On the other hand, the Ethereum ETF has already shown itself to be a revolutionary product. Since Wall Street seems to be as prepared as ever to completely embrace the industry, the field seems to be wide open. Why not a Shiba Inu then? Now for the major narrative of today's video. 2 trillion Shiba Inu on the previous day. Will whales make a comeback? The transactional activity on big wallets seems to be increasing and has reached about 2 trillion, which suggests that Shiba Inu whales are about to wake up. But the market's lack of enthusiasm indicates that it is too soon to rejoice, and such transactions may just be related to the allocation of cash, rather than having any effect on the price. According to recently released statistics, the Shiba Inu network is seeing an increase in transactions. A total of 1.9 trillion SHIB worth of significant transactions have been made in the previous 24 hours. Following a 7-day low of 82 trades on May 19, 2024, the activity has recovered. Surge analysis. An abrupt increase in significant transactions might indicate a number of problems. First, there's a considerable chance that market heavyweights are just reallocating their holdings. This money transfer may be the result of simple asset transfers, internal wallet reorganizations, or market changes in the future. Redistribution in order to increase liquidity. Although the amount of transactions increased as a result of all of this, sentiment about SHIB as a whole remained mostly unchanged. The price was remained quite near to 2,400 units and did not seem to be rising. Relative Strength Index, which remained above the neutral 50-point line, further supported the absence of buying power. Potential repercussions, nevertheless. There is no concrete indication that the price will inevitably rise just because the behaviors of these whales are evident. The market's characteristics imply that these significant movements may really represent the transfer of money from current holders rather than any fresh investment. In that sense, SHIB continues to trade inside a narrow horizontal band, with the little price effect being impacted at most. This would mean that for SHIB to really go through a bull run, there would need to be consistent purchasing pressure and general market confidence. Though not quite there, indicators are pointing to a bullish breakthrough. Investors are closely monitoring the level market movement, keeping a close eye on the support and resistance zones located around 2,200 and 2,600 units, respectively. Because they trust the Shiba Inu developers and the true worth of SHIB, many of our subscribers remark that they will not be selling SHIB for the next 5 years and will instead keep millions of them. What many of ones do you guys have? Remember to provide a list of your SHIB holdings in the following comments area. Let's give the SHIB Bureau credit for having faith in the procedure. If you find the video entertaining, please subscribe to the channel, give the video a large thumbs up, and share your thoughts on the Shiba Inu token in the comments section. In order to get updates whenever we upload a new video, don't forget to enable post notifications.